it's Anne. Welcome to Anti Tarot. I apologize for being MIA the last couple months. I was busy at work and then I've been under the weather for the past few weeks. Still have a slight cough, so excuse me if I cough during this reading. Today we're doing a twin flame reading, and then next week I will start back up with the monthly astrological zodiac readings for January 2022 for the new year. So I was sitting here playing around with this new deck, new Egyptian deck I received. And if you like this deck, I will put the link for it in the description and then link the video of the walkthrough I did on my other channel. So I was playing around with this deck because I have not read with it yet. You know, to get in the pre-shuffle for the twin flame reading, just to get a feel for what's going on, because I haven't read for twin flames in a while. Kind of took a little break from it, and it was interesting because these were the cards that came out. So I thought excuse me, so I thought I would share it with you guys first before, you know, excuse me, I need to put out my sage here that's burning. I think the smoke is making me cough, so let me put this out. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So if your twin flame is an air sign, that may be significant. A Libra, a Gemini, what's the other air sign? A Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Either that or they're getting mentally clear. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, in this deck the Knights have been renamed to Warrior. So this is the Knight of Swords. He came out and it looks like he's still on the defense with his shield and his sword here. And then the next card that came out was the Two of Pentacles. So I'm going to say he because the majority of the twin flame who watches are female, but if it's the reverse, you know, so reverse it based on your situation as usual. So he's still on the defensive, although this is an air sign, so he's getting more clear in his thinking, but he's still juggling. But it appears like he's picking up mastery, because I noticed this infinity, and this is actually a cobra. When I looked at it carefully, it looks like a cobra. So it's like he's learning to master how to juggle his two worlds better, or whatever he's been juggling. He's picking up mastery in regards to dealing with, you know, the two worlds, two lives, two worlds, meaning 3D and 5D, I think is what I'm getting at. And then the wait, hold on, you know, I think it came out in this order. Yeah, I'm trying to put it in the order of how it came out. So first it was this, the Knight of Swords, still juggling. Remember I said he still has his shield and his sword. So this confirms that 7 of Earth. He's still on the defense. He's still defensive. Still defending himself. Very defensive is what I'm hearing in regards to his family. So he feels he needs to defend his family, or either that or defend himself from his family. Maybe his family's giving him a hard time, but I'm also getting it's possible that he's juggling. He's feeling he needs to defend them, either defend himself from them or defend them in general, but more than likely defend himself from them because they may be talking about whatever he's going through. But there is a new beginning because we have the Ace of Ankhs, which is the Ace of Cups. So there is a new beginning in love. And then I noticed, I'm just being brought my attention to this just now. He's coming up out of the water. So remember I was saying air signs, so we're more clear, getting more clarity and a little bit less emotional. He may have been overwhelmed by all his emotions, which is what he was trying to run away from initially. So now he's coming out of that new beginnings in love. And then there's the Queen of Cups, which in this reading I picked this up as the Divine Feminine, especially if you are a water sign Divine Feminine, meaning a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. So new beginnings, in love with the Divine Feminine, especially if it's a water sign. Happiness and emotional fulfillment, building or rebuilding a solid family that has feelings. See, these two are family, but one is built like in the 3D world, meaning it's the status quo, you know, the wife, the dog, the cat, the picket fence, the house, versus true love. True love. So this energy actually is different than that energy. So this energy is being defensive, juggling, fighting, not fighting, but having the guards up. And then this energy over here is I'm going to move my candle. This energy over here is new beginning with the Divine Feminine and emotional fulfillment and happiness. Also family, but from the heart and not from the mind. So basically I'm getting 3D versus 5D, 5D versus 3D. And then the next card that came out was the Judgment card. And in this deck is called Hall of Truths. So basically what I'm getting this is traditionally the Judgment card is a wake-up call card. But in this deck, Hall of Truths. So I feel this is the Hall of Truth. And the Divine Masculine is being taken in and shown the truths. The truth with the capital T, not the illusional, worldly, 3D truths, but the real truth, the Hall of Truth. And then the next card that came out was this Hierophant. So what I'm getting is that he's getting a wake-up call from his angel, his guides, the higher power of the universe, whatever you want to call it. Hall of Truths. Probably more than one, meaning, you know, angels, guides, higher self is trying to get his attention or is waking him up. And he's being waken up to his truth in regards to his soul contract and his commitment. And I'm hearing it's time as I'm saying this. So, excuse me. I thought it was really cool that I was just playing around with this deck because I wasn't sure I was going to use this deck to do the reading because I haven't used it at all. Excuse me. And I wasn't sure it would fit with the twin flame reading. So I thought, let me play around with it. And it's interesting. These are the cards that came out. So basically being defensive, juggling, but getting more mastery with juggling, on guard, defending himself against the family. But then there's this energy of new beginnings, getting more clear, less emotional in regards to the divine feminine, and he can see emotional fulfillment from the heart versus just the shell, the illusion of a family. This is a true heart family because it's cups. And then a wake-up call to the truth of the soul contract and commitment. And the other thing I want to share with you guys is next. That was on the card that was next, that was on top, was the divine feminine. Because remember I said this Queen of Cups or Queen of Ankhs in this deck, when I pulled it after the Ace of Ankhs, I felt like it was the divine feminine. I said that earlier. And so I got confirmation because the Empress did come up. It was the next card. So, and it follows like this. Wake up call in regards to the truth, in regards to his contract with the divine feminine. Or, you know, his contract, his soul contract, not only with the divine feminine, but whatever their contract is to do together. So these are right here was awesome. Wake up call to the truth of his commitment prior to incarnation in regards to the soul contract in this lifetime with the divine feminine that he has to do. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I wanted to share that with you guys. That's kind of long in me explaining it, but now let's shuffle and see on camera and see what else. These cards are a little larger than normal, so if I'm shuffling funny, they're a little large for my hands. So I call on all my guides, angels, Senate Masters, please help me be a clear channel for the Twin Flame Collective tuning in. Can we get messages? Messages for the Twin Flame Collective. I'm going to shuffle over here because it's easier than me trying to do it around the camera pole here. So Twin Flame messages. Alright. The High Priestess. So once again, we're getting a message of trusting our intuition, and there are things hidden that we may not know about. Messages for the Twin Flame Collective. What do they need to know at this time? Ooh, the Sun. Happiness. Happiness. Going to a better place. Brighter days. Look, you guys. Six of Cups. Reconnection. Happiness, reconnection. And some kind of offer being given. And definitely reconnection. Four of Scarabs. Holding on. Holding on. So he may not have never let go. But then I'm also getting he may be holding on to finances or money. So he may still be attached to 3D world. So let's clarify what deck is good for me to clarify with. Let's clarify with this deck. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, please clarify the Four of Swords for the divine masculine. Clarify the Four of Swords. What is he holding on to? Okay, so what I said first was right. This is Two of Cups, so he's still holding on to the connection, you guys. Because remember I said here, connection, reconnection. This is so cool how it comes out. This is the Six of Cups, reconnection, connection. And the next card was holding on. And I had initially said he's holding on to the connection still. But I wanted to clarify because this is money. So traditionally it could be, you know, holding on to money. But initially I felt my first thing was holding on to the connection. And so the clarify cards is Two of Cups. So he's still holding on to the connection. So that's really good. So that's why Spirit's saying trust your intuition. Some of you may know that or felt that or still feel the connection, but you may have doubted or think you're crazy or out of your mind. So Spirit's letting you know he's still holding on to the connection. There will be a reconnection. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So the passion is still there. And this deck, instead of putting king, they number 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, so change is coming. And then the next card that's on top of this deck is again the Ace of Unks. So new beginning in love. And that's the same card we had in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, with the Queen of Unks. So I had shuffled, as you saw, but these two are still together. And they were the next card up. So they're stressing the new beginnings in love with the Divine Feminine. All right. Spirit guys. Yeah. Looking out into the horizon. So planning the future. 3. So we have 2, 3, 3 threes. Planning. Looking at the bigger picture of the worldly picture, because he had that wake-up judgment call of seeing the truth of his contract, celebration, coming together. And then we have 10 of Swords, so there's an ending. An ending to the struggle. 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands. An ending to the struggle, either within himself or within the family. Alright. I'm gonna shuffle over here. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. What is this? 9 of Unks, so 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Happiness is coming, but in this deck, it's interesting. He has his arms crossed. Most people are happy and embracing their happiness and wish fulfillment. He still has his arms crossed. So he's basically there, but he's still resisting his wish fulfillment. Because this divine masculine is used to giving and making others happy. So when it comes to his own happiness or his wish fulfillment, it's difficult. It's like, you know, the givers who are used to giving, it's hard for them to receive. So his happiness is coming, wish fulfillment is coming, but he's still having a little resistance or difficulty in accepting happiness for himself. Okay, because it's in his nature to give to others. Okay, so next card on top is this card again. Being on guard, being defensive. So let's clarify, what is he being defensive about? Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, please clarify this 7 of wands or 7 of scepters. Scepters is wands in this deck. What is he? What is the divine masculine defensive or on guard about? Okay, so this one wanted to come out. Yeah, the new beginning. Look, you guys, what are the chances of having two Ace of Cups? Where's the Ace of Cups? So these two cards are the same. Ace of Wands is the same. Ace of Cups. So there is definitely a new beginning in love. So we have that, and this came out twice, and then now we have basically the third message in this deck. So he is defensive in regards to this new beginning. He's still hesitant because it's overwhelming, the emotions. See, it's overwhelming. Remember I was saying it's all water. There is a lot of emotions, and he was in here, so around walking out, he was dealing with it better, but it's a lot of emotions for him to deal with and handle. So that's why his wish fulfillment is there. It's like he feels it, but see, he's still resisting a little bit because it makes him feel vulnerable, because it's overwhelming. Even though he's haven't forgotten, he's still holding on to the connection, but he still at the same time has his guards up because it's overwhelming. It's so powerful. It's so much emotions. All right. Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry about the cough. It's been lingering, and I can't, something just dropped, and I can't seem to get rid of it. All right. What is, no, that's too many. I thought it was just one card sticking out, but it's a bunch. Spirit guides, angels, Senate masters. What do we need to know? Okay, so that one and this one. Oh, this is a whole bunch. All right, let's see what's going on here. Five of Wands. So there's regrets. Working. He's working on his enlightenment. So he's been spending some time alone, solitude. See, he's surrounded by light. And then this is like almost like water. He's been alone. Okay, he's been alone, spending time alone with his emotions. So this reminds me of this. It's like he was submerged in that, and then finally he's coming out from that. But that's what he okay, so he's been working on dealing with his emotions, trying to figure out this overwhelming emotion. This is a lot of emotions and feelings. And, you know, figuring out, and he had an enlightenment in regards to his emotions. But that's what he's been working on. And that's why there's some regrets here. Some regrets. Because he's been taken to the halls of truth to see his soul contract. And this is the other card that had come out. Four of Wands. Four of Cups. Yeah, see, he didn't see. He was refusing to see. But now he's starting to see enlightenment. Look, you guys. No joke. Bottom of this deck. This was my clarifying deck. We have the Hermit. The same freaking card. How synchronistic is that? It's amazing how Spirit confirms. Yeah, so spending time alone, seeing the light, having enlightenment. What is this? Two of Pentacles. Oh, 11. So it's the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if that applies. I don't think so. Okay, so here's the King of Cups again. We're talking about emotions. Look at all this water. Okay, so all this time he's been trying to deal with the emotions because there was a lot of emotions and he ran away from it. He didn't want to feel it. He suppressed it. He was in denial of it. And then he was submerged by it. Look at all this water. Look at all this water. These two cards are the same. Water, water. A lot of emotions everywhere. And that's why he's been spending time alone. To figure out his feelings, his emotions, to try to understand it, to feel it. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. That's why the cards at the beginning... Oh, I put it away. The pre-shuffle with the Two of Pentacles, how I say he's juggling two things, he's mastering it. Because all this time he's been dealing with his emotions, his inner feelings, while living the life of the Joneses, you know, with the white picket fence and the house and the dog and the cat. So he's juggling that, but he's getting more mastery of it. But there's still some resistance there because, oh, look, what are the chances? This is the card I'm talking about, and I have flipped it over, and it's the card at the bottom of the deck. He's been juggling. And is this more water? Oops. Sorry, I hit the camera. Alright. Yeah, it's more water. Yep, it is water, you guys. I wasn't sure if it was mountains or water, but this is water because canoe. Yeah, so he's getting better at handling his emotions and dealing with it. Very synchronistic. Interesting. Next card up top is Eight of Cups. Walking away. Remember, we had the Ten of Swords. This is an extra card in this deck, the Bast the Guardian. So his guy are with him to protect him. Yeah, the next two cards on top is Nine of Swords, Stress, Sleepless Night, and Four of Scepter. So this is the Twin Flame cards. Yeah, so it's been giving him emotional stress. Like all the emotions. And look, you guys, the next card on top is this card again. The Hierophant, which is the soul contract. Okay, so what I'm getting is, if this is your reading or resonate, the Divine Masculine that this reading is about have been spending time alone. He had the aha moment, enlightenment with a hermit. He's been shown the truth. He had a wake-up call, and he's realizing that he has a soul contract. He's been awakened to his soul contract, but it's stressing him out. Okay, so I'm hearing he knows what he has to do, or he knows what he must do. Look. The Empress. The Divine Feminine. And here it is again. So these were the cards. And I had shuffled, and now it's coming back up. Yeah. The Fool is next. He's going to take that step, new beginning, take that leap and move forward and start on his new journey. As I say that, we have the Emperor. So he's owning it. He's going from the Knight, stepping up to be the Emperor, taking that leap of faith and starting his journey. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Anything else, Spirit? Queen of Scepter. Okay, so this is the karmic. No, this is Queen of Wands. I think it's still the karmic. The Comforter. This is an extra card in this deck. The Queen of Wands. Okay, so I was wondering why she shows, and then the next card is Death. So there's an ending if your divine masculine is in a karmic situation. I hear he pays his due. There's an ending. Transformation. That's why we have the walking away card, wherever that was. And then we also had the Ten of Swords. Alright. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Look. And then the Tower. Definitely ending new begin, and then Ace of Swords. So he has clarity now. He sees. No more not knowing. Yeah, no more not knowing. He's been praying too and meditating. Alright. So I'm going to wrap this up with these cards. So what do we need to surrender or no? Surrender to your full power. Surrender obsessive thinking. Okay, so this is a message for the divine masculine, if any are watching. Your life is calling for you to step to your full power rather than playing it small. How cool is that? Remember I said he's becoming the emperor, going from the knight to the emperor? Becoming. So he's accepting his responsibility, the truths. He's been guided and shown the truth. Perhaps maybe in the dream state of he's here for a reason. And accept the soul contract with the divine feminine. Surrender obsessive thinking. Now, I don't know if this is for him or for the divine feminine, but I felt like it was for the divine feminine. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help. I think this is for the divine feminine. Just let it go and take a break for a while. Like I said, I took a break from twin flame readings and just the whole journey. And just live your life each day and be present in the moment. But he's coming. I know we hear that over and over, but that's what the cards are saying. So very interesting. And you saw confirmation after confirmation, different decks cards, same cards coming out. So it's looking good, you guys. It's looking good. So maybe going into this new year, 2022, 22 is a master number. So maybe we have some twin flame reconnection, reunion, as we saw right here. So we shall see, depending on, which wave you're in. So I hope you guys enjoy that and find it useful and helpful. Let me know if it resonated. Wishing you all the best. Happy holidays to everyone. Love and light. And I will catch you again in the next video. Bye.